People say it's been so long ago, why now? But for me, it's still, the pain is still the same pain it was 16 years ago. And time can't heal that wound. But I know that what I'm doing now is what's going to heal me. So that's why I keep trudging forward with this. No matter how much it hurts, I know that on the other side is health and well-being and hope and healing and like peace about myself.
The last week of your life has been pretty revealing. How did it feel to see your story out in the public?
It was really overwhelming. It took me a while to read the article. I would start reading it and cry a lot and then stop. And then I talked to you on the phone and cried some more because I was just so grateful that the silence was over and I felt good about what I did.
You said something about shame and
Yeah.
this being the first time that you hadn't felt it.
Yeah, I've felt, ever since I was a very small child, I've always felt some sort of self-loathing or shame or guilt, something bad, like I was just born bad or something, and I've felt it all my life. And I've always managed to turn everything on myself. Even the rape, it was like I blamed myself. I didn't blame anyone else. I blamed myself. I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have drank. I shouldn't have trusted people. I shouldn't have whatever it is, just stupid things. And so that furthers the shame, that furthers the guilt, that furthers the self-loathing and the self-hatred. And I think when I read that article, I felt free, like everything I'd been hiding from and everything I was so ashamed of, it was like out there in the world where everybody saw it. It was really liberating and I didn't feel ashamed. And I was crying for that because I can't remember ever not feeling ashamed. That was what I was used to.
When we first met, you were really angry at Oregon State, at Mike Riley in particular, who had suspended Calvin Carlisle and Jason Dandridge for just one game. In the course of reporting this, and you see Mike Riley saying he wishes he would have done more, and he'd like for you to come talk to the team. That change how you feel about him?
Yeah, my anger has softened over time. I mean, I think that, you know, people change over time. I'm a different person. I think probably the university is different. Mike Riley could be different. I'm still angry about what happened. I mean, that can't be changed, but I hope that I feel like he recognizes that he hurt me. And I feel like if something like this happened again, he would do differently. And that was what was important to me, is that I just don't want another girl to be me in 16 years and think, I wish I had done something, I wish I had said something. I mean, 16 years is a long time to carry that and live with it. And it wasn't even mine to have.
I was a little bit encouraged by the comment section on the piece. The readers empathize with you. They seem to put sports on the back burner, and it restored my faith in the comment section. What did you think? Because did you go read the comments, and what did you think?
Well, at first I wasn't going to read them. And then I had a girlfriend that was reading them, and she was telling me a couple of them, and I said, do you think I should read them? Because originally I told myself I wasn't going to read them. And she said, yeah, I think you can read it. I think it's safe to read them. So I started reading them, and I couldn't believe the outpouring of support that I had from people. It was absolutely incredible. And I didn't get that outpouring back then. So to have that now, today, is like, I don't know, it kind of restored my faith in my community, and it just made me feel so good because I didn't get that the first time around. So it's important for me to have that this time.
You have an MBA.
Mm-hmm.
You are a nurse. I think a great twist in the story was that moment in the ER
Mm-hmm.
where you're getting the rape kit, you decide you're going to be a nurse.
Yeah.
You have since connected with Jenny Aguilar.
Yeah.
What was it like to see her in person?
That was like
Again.
probably next to having my children, the most amazing moment of my life. I just felt blessed and honored to be there with her, and she didn't know what had happened to me after, and she didn't know the effect she had on me, and so I was it was amazing. I can't even put into words how wonderful that reunion was. She's very important to me.
She feel like a second mom to you?
No, she's an angel. She's just an angel, and I've called her a guardian angel ever since that day, and I've always held her in that regard, and she's literally an angel.